Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be learning the most famous intro to Back in Black by acdc. How many views does this one have again? I know Thunderstruck had like a billion or something. If we look Back in Black on YouTube, oh yeah, Thunderstruck has more. So Back in Black, 921 million views on YouTube for the acdc music video. Pretty crazy. So then let's get right into how to play this riff. It's actually pretty easy, which is cool because a lot of people like this riff. If you ask anybody about Back in Black or like guitar in general, and be like, oh yeah, acdc Back in Black, can you play Thunderstruck? Can you play, all these things. So power chords. First one, you go open E string, and then 2 on the 5th string. So it's an E power chord, also called E5. Then the next one, you're going to do your 2nd fret on the 3rd string, and then open 4th string. So then this is a D power chord, so D5. So do that again. So at first, that alternate picking of 2 strings might be kind of tricky. So you can just kind of do it like this, to just work on the placement of the phrase. So, and then add in the full thing later when you get better at alternate picking, or when you practice your alternate picking more. And then the 3rd power chord we're doing is going to be an A power chord, so A5. So open in 2, that's open 5th string, and then 2nd fret on the 4th string there. So our power chords go E5, D5, and A5. So if I play it in rhythm, so as I play it, I'm trying to mute with a combination of my left hand and my right hand. So you'll notice if I try to mute with just the left hand, I get some unwanted harmonic noise. So you kind of want to, if you mute with the palm down here, could get a little growl, but have more success muting down here. So add that in as you're working on it. Let's go to now the fun part. So this part is all about the timing. So if you're counting it out loud, 1, 2, 3. So after you play that last power chord, 1, 2, 3. So it's right after the 3. So if you're counting in 4 like that, if you just treat that last power chord, 1 right there, 1, 2, 3. It's timed like that. It's kind of tricky. The more you listen to the song, the more it starts to click with you. 1, 2, 3. And so once we get there to that riff, it's 3-0, pull off, 3-0, and then a half bend. So you want that half bend to be the same pitch as 3. Makes sense? So like that. So if I go super slow motion, 2, 3, kind of like that. I wasn't quite in rhythm because I'm not used to doing it that slow. So let me just play it slowly a couple of times. 1, 2, 3. Then it comes and lands right back on the E power chord we started with. So when you play that E power chord, when you're coming through the second time, it's the same power chords like this. So you can see this stretch is not super beginner friendly between 1 and 4, right? So that is also kind of a tricky rhythm that's happening there. That's when you really want to just listen to a bunch in there, try to play along with the recording so you can time that. And then it comes right back to the E power chord again, and then you kind of loop it over to get to continue the song. So let's go over that slowly. Just like that. So then that's pretty much the riff. So let's talk about some things we can modify to make it a little bit easier. If you can't get this bend, I would recommend really practicing it because it's really part of the character of the song. And you want it to be rhythmic, right? So 1, 2, 3. Each three of those 1, 2, 3, each third of it needs to be like the same length note, technically. So they're all basically 16th notes when you look at the notation, but so they're all just the same length, and it's got to be steady. So if you were avoiding the bend for some reason, you can play it, but that doesn't really have the same character. Like, and right? That's just like, you know, it just doesn't quite sound like it. But you can if you want. So that's 3-0, 3-0, 3-2-0, and then back to the E. So do that if you want to avoid the bend. But you should just practice the bend. So then, if we go to the ending part, if you don't want to go up all crazy stretch mode like this, you can do... instead of going 2, 4, 2, 5, 2, 6, 2, 7, you can go 2, 4, 2, 0, 2, 1, 2, 2, like this, okay? So this is a more beginner-friendly thing, but once again, you know, try to challenge your hand. Try to stretch it. Everybody should be able to get that one. Then stretch extra for that 6, and then try to stretch that 7. So if I play that, it's gonna sound like that. And if I play the other one, because you don't get to let that. The reason why he does it like this is that the 2 gets to ring out the whole time, and so that's kind of just part of the song. So here's the whole riff again. So guys, that is Back in Black, the intro riff. Let me know if you want to hear the rest of the song. You want to figure out maybe like the chorus and stuff, and then maybe the solo too. I can make a video on that. If this video was valuable to you, make sure you hit that subscribe button below, and you can stay tuned for all of my future lessons and videos, reviews, whatever I end up posting here on YouTube. So guys, thanks again for watching. I'll catch you on the next video.